The 1977 well signal is a famous alien transmission in our history, has finally been given a suspect. For almost 50 years, it was an unsolved cosmic crime, but one of the world's top astronomers, Avi Loeb, just proposed the source is an interstellar visitor we are tracking right now, which is the 3i Atlas. This connection doesn't just solve a scientific riddle, it ties the well signal to the 1977 philosophy, a Steven Spielberg movie, and a 50-year-old clock counting down to this decade. We are connecting all the dots, but what the 1977 lyrics from Sammy Hagar, Cracking the World, reveals about the 2025 and beyond will generally shock you. Before we dive into the data, we have to acknowledge the strange energy of one particular year, 1977. The science on August the 15th, 1977, the Big Ear telescope in Ohio picked up a 72-second radio burst. It was so perfect, so specific at 1420 MHz, the hydrogen line. Astronomer Jerry Yenham circled the data and wrote, "Wow, it was the ultimate SETI moment." Yet, the signal never returned. The culture, just 3 months later in November 1977, Steven Spielberg released Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It wasn't about monsters or invasions, it was about seeking contact, communication, and a beautiful musical meeting. The film perfectly captured the hope and wonder the well signal had created. The philosophy, released earlier that year, was Sammy Hagar's album Musical Chairs, featuring the track Cracking the World, and the lyrics were eerily specific. I'm just going to quote some of the lines on there. 50 more years we're going to know why, when, where, how, and who gets to go, because things will start separating come 2025. So in 1977, add 50 years is 2027. He mentioned 2025. So was this just a rock song or was it a cryptic warning? All of that, the signal, the movie, the song, sat as separate coincidences for decades. Then came the third interstellar visitor, the 3i Atlas. Discovered recently, the 3i Atlas is only the third confirmation object to enter our solar system from another star system. It behaves weirdly, high nickel content, low water content, and an unusual trajectory. Now, let's bring the mind of Avi Loeb, a former chair of Harvard's astronomy department. He specializes in the idea that some interstellar object could be extraterrestrial technology. Avi Loeb looked at the 3i Atlas. If you trace that object back to 1977, the coordinates of the 3i Atlas aligns within a small degree the well signal original point. So, if the 3i Atlas was the source of the well signal from that distance, it would have required a transmitter powered by a 0.5 to 2 gigawatts, the output of a typical nuclear reactor on Earth. The implication is absolutely staggering. The source of the signal was not a comet, but possibly a massive engineered probe travelled through space. It was a machine. So this brings us back to the Sammy Hagar. Things will start separating come 2025. So 3i Atlas is currently making its closest approach to the inner solar system and is the subject of intense international monitoring. The year 2025 is when the full campaign to study it begins. Are we finally waking up to see what has been sent 50 years ago? So what are the odds that the same year the most compelling signal for ET is found, the film that defines First Contact is released, and a rock star writes a philosophy about separation in the 50-year future? The mystery of the 1977 is no longer about what it was, it's about what's it doing now. The scientific culture and even prophetic breadcrumbs all lead to the 3i Atlas. Now, I want to hear your theory. Do you think this is a genuine cosmic coincidence, or are scientists finally admitting the truth about what the wow signal really was? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more on how I break things down on the next biggest mystery in space, make sure you click subscribe, you hit the like button, and you leave a comment, because I'm really interested what you're thinking. Now, I will see you in the next video.